Hello and welcome to the GCB 101. In this video, we will be guiding you through the GCB Progress Report in 5 steps. In step 1, we talk about the goal and purpose of the GCB Progress Report. In step 2, we explain the process in general. In step 3, we show you how to write your progress report. In step 4, we instruct you on how to submit your progress report. And in step 5, we explain what will happen once you have submitted your progress report. Let's begin with step 1. Step 1. Goal and purpose of the GCB Progress Report. Doctoral candidates keep a study record, a progress report, to track the progress of their doctoral studies. The progress is recorded, submitted and evaluated annually on the anniversary of the GCB application date, which is also the GCB registration date. You, the doctoral student, will write the progress report. However, you will discuss the report with your supervisor to ensure agreement. Once you and your supervisor have agreed on the report, you both sign and date the report. The progress report is then sent to the mentor with an evaluation of progress report form. The mentor must evaluate the report and either approve the report or provide feedback for revision prior to granting approval. The submission of progress reports provides your PhD thesis team and the GCB with critical information with which to monitor your progress within the GCB PhD program. The report can also serve to highlight areas in which the GCB and the thesis team can better support you in your doctoral program. Furthermore, filing the annual report ensures compliance with the GCB promotion regulations. Doctoral candidates are only allowed to submit their written theses and schedule their oral defense when they have met the GCB requirements. The submission of annual progress reports is one of these requirements. The activities of your doctoral studies are carefully recorded in the annual progress report, the PR, and include the following: courses, lectures, workshops, tutorials, etc. Meetings with your supervisor and co-advisor. Presentations, for example, posters, talks at national and international conferences. Publications, etc. Additionally, and importantly, written documentation of research progress is included with the progress report form. The progress report, like the doctoral agreement, is considered a living document. Step 2. Process in general. This is a macro-level guide to the process. Step 3 will take a deeper dive into how to write a progress report. Number 1. Refer annually to the table on your right side for the dates relevant to you. Make sure that you use the latest version of the progress report form by checking the date in the form footer. The latest version is available for download from the GCB website on the progress report page or the GCB 101 ILIA site in the progress report module. Number 2. If you are filling out your first progress report, document all relevant activities between your GCB registration and application date and the first anniversary of said date. Please attach this file to your progress report in which you describe your research and current stand on the research progress in form of an article, your background, your methods, your results, your discussion, and your outlook. This research outlook is generally 2 to 3 pages long. Number 3. If you are filling out your second and subsequent progress report, add all relevant appropriate activities for the year between the last year's progress report and the anniversary of your application in the current year. Prepare a cumulative report for each subsequent year. The current report year's information is added to the previous year's documents. Attach 2 to 3 pages to the form with last year's results, summarizing research progress. Pro tip. Number 1. Refer to the PDF document, GCB Progress Report and Evaluation Form Instructions found on the GCB 101 platform Progress Report module for a sample PR, including step-by-step instructions on how to fill in the form. Number 2. Students are encouraged to think of the Progress Report research write-up process as an opportunity to begin thinking about and organizing their thoughts for drafting their written theses. Step 3. How do I write my Progress Report? The Progress Report is a cumulative report. Use the same form each year. Each year, add information to produce the one cumulative report. Number 1. Fill in the first table on the form. Add your name exactly as it is on your UniBE matriculation documentation. Continue to fill in the top table in the form. Include your correspondence email address, your office address, title of your research project. Choose the appropriate expert committee from the drop-down menu in the corresponding field of the form. Number 2. Proceed to the second table on the form. Add your supervisors, your co-advisors, and your mentors' names. Indicate the date you started your research, day, month, year. Indicate the date you applied to the GCB, month and year only. Proceed to the third table on the form. Your midterm evaluation will be on or around the time your second progress report is due. This can be filled in when you have the information which will be in your second progress report. If the date is planned but the evaluation has not taken place, please at least indicate the date. Number 4. Prior to proceeding to the next section, indicate how often you meet with your supervisor by checking the appropriate box. Number 5. On the table Meetings with Co-Advisor, you will indicate the dates on which you met with your co-advisor and the topic of discussion. The GCB promotion regulations stipulate that you are to meet a minimum of 2 times annually with your co-advisor. Document all meetings and discussions. Number 6. On Table 3, courses/lectures/seminars/exams with ECTS and grades. List courses, lectures, seminars, etc. as they are taken. Add the corresponding ECTS. Refer to the courses in the doctoral agreement. Add grades or pass-fail assessments. Here you will also indicate whether you are pursuing a PhD specialization and if so, which one. Any courses being applied to and which also fulfill the specialization requirements should be listed and marked with a star. The mandatory courses listed here will be the same courses in your KSL planning view and in your mandatory list on your doctoral agreement. You will include the scientific integrity lecture here. Any mandatory course fails must be included here. These 3 records, your doctoral agreement, your KSL and your progress report, must be identical. This is a prerequisite to being allowed to defend your theses. Number 7, Table 4, Research Presentations, is split into 3 separate tables. In the first of the 3 tables, list the internal presentation of research results you have made within your group, at your institute and at the University of Bern. In the second table, list the research presentations you have made at national meetings in Switzerland. In the third table, list the research presentations you have made at international meetings. For all 3 tables, include date, title of presentation and location of presentation. Number 8. Indicate you have added the GCB affiliation on each publication. Indicate that you have already registered your publications in Boris. Pro tip: the Boris affiliation can be added retrospectively. This is an important step in research communicating your results. It is therefore important to register your publications in Boris so that others have access to your research results. All publications affiliated to the GCB in Boris automatically are linked to the GCB website research page as well. If you need assistance with Boris, please contact them directly at the following email address: boris@ub.unibe.ch. Pro tip 2. Students not employed by the University of Bern, for example West-Swiss Zurich students, please contact the GCB at info@gcb.unibe.ch for special Boris instructions. Number 9. Section 6. Interviews on further career path. In this section, beginning from your second progress year, you will indicate that you have had meetings with your supervisor to discuss your future career. Add the conversation date. This conversation often takes place during the annual employee appraisal interview discussion. Number 10. Section 7. Research progress is where you will begin practicing for writing your thesis. In a separate document, refer to your research plan outlined in your application. For each goal set in your project proposal, report your progress. For example, describe what you could do, what is not achieved yet, and finally, if you were not able to do something planned, explain the circumstances. Please keep in mind that your mentor must evaluate this section. Often, your mentor is not intimately involved in your research field, so you must be organized, precise, and clear in your writing in this section. Include the following 4 sections for each goal. Number 1. Brief outline of the topic. Number 2. Results. Number 3. Discussion. Number 4. Outlook. If needed, figures may be inserted as well. This separate document should comprise a total of 2 to 3 pages. For each progress report, add 2 to 3 pages for the current reporting year. When you no longer have space in Section 7, you may attach a separate document with the research report. In this case, please merge the document with the rest of the form into one single PDF file. Number 11. Please check the relevant research period. Indicate if this is the first, second, third, or fourth progress report. Add the planned thesis submission date from the third progress report on. This is the date you plan to submit, not the date you plan to defend. Add any comments necessary in the comments box or leave that area blank. Number 12. Sign the report. Indicate the city where the report was signed, since this is a legal document. Add the date on which the report was signed. Forward the signed report to your supervisor for the signature place, and date as well. Step 4. Submission instructions. Number 1. Combine the completed signed progress report form and the research progress documents into one PDF file. If you have printed the progress report form, scan the completed progress report as a PDF document. Photographs of documents will not be accepted. Save your PDF file using the following naming convention. The hashtag indicates how many times you have submitted your progress report. PR hashtag _ family name _ first name _ year. For example, PR2 _ Smith _ Jordan _ 2022. For second and subsequent progress reports, add all relevant appropriate activities for the year between the last year's progress report and the anniversary of your application in the current year. Use the same form from the prior year. This is a cumulative report. Replace the last page of your former progress report with the newly signed page and merge it with the current progress report form. Number 2. Evaluation of progress report form. Pre-fill the known information. Indicate your name as it is on your University of Bern matriculation and the reporting period from and to. For example, April 2020 to April 2023. Save the document as a Word document using the following naming convention. Evaluation _ PR hashtag _ family name _ first name _ year. For example, evaluation _ PR2 _ Smith _ Jordan _ 2022. Number 3. Verify that you have indeed filled out the progress report form and progress report evaluation form completely before submitting. Number 4. Send the progress report, the PDF progress report file, and the Word evaluation document via email to your mentor. Request that your mentor evaluate your progress report and email that evaluation address to the GCB coordinator at the following email address. Second and subsequent progress reports. Add all relevant appropriate activities. for the year between last year's progress report and the current year. Use the same form from the prior year and combine all reports into one report. This is a cumulative report. Step 5. After submission. Once received, the GCB will send you confirmation of receipt and an explanation of the next steps. The GCB will only process your report when the mentor's evaluation has been received. This ensures that all information is available when processing. Your mentor will evaluate your progress report and send the evaluation to the GCB. The GCB coordinator will review all progress reports and evaluation of progress reports for completeness, accurateness, and content after the mentor's evaluation has been received by the GCB. You will receive a follow-up email containing a copy of the evaluation for your records, as well as any questions or comments from the GCB administration. We hope you found this explanatory video helpful. Thank you for your attention. If you have any further questions, please check the frequently asked questions below.